Long-range, large-scale air assault is a newer concept for me. We've done some practice runs with like 50 aircraft over shorter distances, but I've never seen this amount of combat power and aircraft all flying and trying to get an operation done simultaneously.
We felt like it was put together very fast. So typically when you look at an operation this scale, you plan it several months out, but we got this together within a matter of weeks, and we only got that done because we got our stakeholders involved and everybody came together as a team to get it finished.
Where the Vanderbilt folks over here could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who was actually in the arena.
To prepare for the long-range, large-scale air assault, my team, I break it down to doing routine things routinely. So a lot of times maintenance isn't something that we wait to do whenever the mission's coming. It's something that we do on a weekly basis and almost daily with our fuelers. Every single day our fuelers are out there pulling samples, pulling an aqua glow, ensuring we're ready for whatever the next fight could be. And especially coming into this exercise, it was really critical that everyone hands on deck. MOS didn't matter at this point. It was just ensuring that our trucks were ready to go and our support vehicles were also ready to go. Alongside with that was the rehearsals that we did. So we did rehearsals with our battalion and with the brigade, but we also did a lot of company level rehearsals. Those included convoy rehearsals in order to get out there, and then once we were on ground, we actually went through rehearsals from the start of setting up the FARP, what would happen during contingency operations, what would happen during the operation going as smooth as it possibly could, and if something went wrong, what do we do?
Flying at night is challenging for anyone, but when you add this many different aircraft operating in a small environment, it really makes you focus on the bigger picture and becomes very challenging for each individual pilot to stay focused on proper spacing, sequencing, the load underneath them, as well as making sure that they're deconflicted from all the serials around us. With the weather that was coming in, it was overcast skies, there was very little moon illumination, so it was very dark when we were flying, and some of the challenges we had to come over that is using the different systems that we had, such as ATAC. That was a really good frame of reference for us to make sure that you could see everyone moving around the battlefield in real time. That supplemented the JVMF that we had, an old reliable source that continued to feed us updates the entire time. And then it came down to the air mission commanders communicating one another, their positions, and what they were doing all the time to make sure that the whole thing was synchronized and safe for everyone.
It's the scale of the operation. So there are organizations within the military that are doing air assault operations with this technology, but we're talking about 50 to 60 aircrafts at once, over a distance of 500 miles with a 2-star headquarters behind it, and that's what makes it unique to the 101st Airborne Division.